what do you admire most about Marvin?
One, I love that he's trying to redeem himself. You know, he recognizes that what he's done in the past is horrible, and he's just, you know, looking for a second chance. And you know, of all the profession, he chose to be a real estate agent because after destroying so many homes in the past, you know, he's so passionate now to make people dream of owning a home. Yeah. And so that recognizing his flaw and wanting to be a better man. You know, all of us, you know, we're not perfect. But it's great when you recognize that and try to do good, try to be better.
I think the thing I admire most about Rose is her unhinged, unapologetic nature. You know, I think she's at a moment in her life where she's just like, I'm flipping a table. Barakata. Let's see what happens. I love that. I admire that.
Things sure did happen.
Did they happen? Yeah.
What is either the best or worst romantic gesture that you have attempted that you're willing to share? So either like best received or worst received.
I don't know. I can't even, like, that's like putting me on the spot. But I mean, again, I think it's just a matter of putting yourself out there.
Okay.
Those are the hardest. I think
yeah.
Being vulnerable with someone or putting yourself out there, you know, is always kind of the hardest challenge. So that's why when we made this movie, I just really did it on different facets of love. So each character kind of had their own love story, and just to show that there's different types of. It's not just romantic love.
Yeah,
but
there's
like,
friendships.
Yeah, friendships, brotherly love, familiar love, that kind of stuff.
Very, very ultimately, ways of showing the family love.
But ultimately, the highest form of love is loving yourself enough and self-respecting yourself enough. Yeah.
You know, and I don't say this from an arrogant space, but I think most of my romantic gestures have been successful.
Okay.
So I was really trying to dig, and I was like, I actually think they all went off pretty well.
Is there a best one where you're like,
there's a best one?
I did a real good job here.
Oh, gosh. Someone that I was involved with had a real, soft spot for sugar cookies. And so I made homemade sugar cookies and decorated them and just sort of left them for her to find. Oh. And that went over really well.
I love that.
Because also it was very genuine. It's very authentic. I really heard when she shared that with me. I was I really heard that. And I was like, that means something to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you didn't make a huge deal out of it. You're just like,
no, I'm just
I heard you.
I heard you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Smooth. Very smooth.
Yeah. You know, it has. I love my wife. You know,
Your wife
been
is
together.
A legend. Yes.
We've been together for 22 years, and it's just, you know, this entire time, you know, just her being so supportive and her unwavering belief in me, and constantly reminding me that I would have all of this one day. Come on, how great is that? So
yes, she is the best. I am the second in her fan club, I think, only behind you. Okay, so how do you define personal success now, and how's that changed from when you were younger? Because last time I asked you this question, you didn't have an Oscar, and now you do, and now you are the leading man in an action film.
Yeah, you know, it feels incredible. You know, honestly, you know, being you know, given this opportunity to do this, is something that I always wanted when I was a kid. You know, I love watching action movies, especially those action movies that came out of Hong Kong in the 80s. And that's what really inspired me to go study martial arts. And after I got a black belt, honestly, I thought, you know, I would have, you know, I would become the next action star. Of course, Hollywood wasn't interested in putting someone that looks like me in an action movie. So to have an opportunity now to be able to do this is really heartwarming, and also to see how supportive Universal Studios are. Honestly, you know, they spent so much money to make this movie, and when I go out now, you know, when I'm driving around town and see myself on this big board around town, that is incredible. So I just hope, you know, everyone who's watching this, that I get to inspire them to dream big.